Let's take a look at an example of using a Xslt to transform an XML document into HTML. We could really transform XML into whatever we want, right? XML, HTML it's a very easy transformation, since they are more or less the same XML format. But certainly you can transform it into anything, right? You can transform it into SQL, into a PDF, into a Word document, Excel spreadsheet. You can transform it into anything you want, right? But let's take a look at a simple transformation converting into HTML. So let's take a look at the this template, right? And what it's going to do, right, is that it's going to take an input XML document, and the same XML document that we saw earlier, right? Remember, there's graduating students, and then graduating students is going to contain lots of students. Yes. So this pattern, right, this template is going to look for that graduating students. It's going to generate the following: an HTML tag, a body tag, and a single table, right? And that table is going to have a row at the top, which is going to be headers, kind of like headers, right? Which is going to keep track of the name, graduation year, and courses, right? So it's going to generate that at the top as the headings, and then underneath is going to generate a whole bunch of rows, right? One row for every student, right? So what we're going to do here is that inside of that table, we're going to pattern match the students. So we're going to iterate over all those students, and which is right here. When it pattern matches the template of students, for every student, we're going to generate a table row. And in that table row, we're going to have several cells, table data, right? And in the first and second, we're going to grab the value of the student name and the graduation year. For the last column, we're going to pattern match the courses inside of the student that we're in, right? So we're inside of a particular student. So notice that Xslt remembers the context of the element that was pattern matched, right? So for Ian, right, this would be the student for Ian. If it would be Ben, then it would be the Ben student and whatnot, right? So if we're inside of Ian, we're going to iterate over the courses of the Ian elements, right? If instead we're in Ben, we're going to be iterating over the courses for Ben. So anyway, so we apply a template of courses. So elsewhere we had implemented a template that matches all courses. So what we're going to do is that we're going to embed a table within a table, right? The embedded table here is going to be in the last column, listing all the courses for Ian, for Ben, and whatnot, right? So we're going to have an outer table and row, right? A heading row, which is going to have the title, the year, and the grade for each one of the courses that Ian or Ben or Bob were in. So we're going to we're going to do a template course, right? And that course is going to generate one single table row for every single course, right? So here we're going to retrieve the title of the course, the year taken, and the grade, and generate the table row for each one of the courses. So the output would be a table which have multiple rows, and then the last column is going to have another table in there with each one of the courses.